Hi, Terri Levine, the Guru of Coaching, and we are on tip number 21 of 25 of the biggest reasons that people fail in the business of coaching. Um, they accept the wrong clients. I'm going to be blunt on this one, let's be pretty short and sweet. They accept people who are whiners, blaners, complainers, the moaners, the groaners, people who may have like really serious therapy issues. My very first client, no, my second, I apologize for that, my second, she was referred to me by someone who gave her to me. And I had an hour session with her, and then I just refunded her money and said, no. The deal was she clearly needed therapy, not coaching. But on top of that, she loved to whine and complain. And by the end of the call, I was so mentally and emotionally drained. I was like, who wants to be around her? And her whole issue was that people don't want to be around her. So here's the deal. You do not accept whiners, blaners, complainers, moaners, and groaners, and people who are going to blame the universe and blame the world for everything wrong. Listen, gang, I know people have been through hardships that you would never believe. I mean, there are stories that I can tell you that if I told you the story, you would cry for hours, and I mean that. And I know a lot of people like this. I don't care what's going on in your life, and you may have a story just like that. I don't care. Why don't I care? Because if you hired me to help you do something, I'm going to help you get that return on investment despite whatever the heck your story is. Okay? So I don't care. And, having been a speech language pathologist for many years, not only working with Down syndrome children as well as infants that were born with very life-threatening serious impairments, and then later working with Alzheimer's patients, and also working in a head trauma unit, seeing some of the most horrible head injuries. I mean, I've done all kinds of stuff. So I've seen a lot of bad stuff, okay? I don't care what your situation is. I'm not saying that not to be compassionate, but I'm basically saying to you, get over it. Move on, create your life. So I don't want to hear, not that I won't be sympathetic and you can give me sort of the gist of it, what's in the way, and, this happened when I was 6 and then that happened, and okay, fine, give me the gist of it. Boom, 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 gist. I don't want all the detail, I don't want the mush. Okay, so, and that's held you back, how, and then let's move, let's go. Because the deal is when you accept clients that just sit around and whine and blame and complain, they won't make progress, they won't get a return on investment, they typically blame you for that. Just trust me, they all will blame you. I've worked with thousands of coaches around the world, and they all say the same thing. It's never the whiner or the blamer's fault, it's always my fault, which isn't true. But that's how a blamer sees it. See, a blamer sees everything that happens as somebody else's fault. You didn't give me the right tools, you didn't give me the right knowledge, your coaching wasn't good enough, whatever it might be. Don't accept them. Just from day one, don't. I have an application process for my Platinum VIP program just so I don't put them in the cracks. And by the way, I don't want to work with them. I really don't. They're draining. They're not going to get results. I'm here to serve people. I'm here to make a difference in the world. Life is very short. We don't know how short it is. I know my birth date. I always tell people I don't know my checkout date. I really don't. I don't know. It could be, the second I'm making this video. Who knows? I don't know. I live every moment with a passion and only do stuff that I really, really choose to do and that brings me absolute joy. I'm not on this planet for any other reason. So I'm not going to spend a nanosecond of my time with a blamer, whiner, or complainer. That's why I have an application. You know what? You're not going to come to my home and I'm not going to give you a day of my life if you're a whiner, blamer, or complainer. I recommend that no matter how your coaching is, whatever it looks like, you don't work with those kind of clients. I took one corporate client like that years ago and it burned me bad too. And I hated every minute of it. Work with folks you love, work with folks you enjoy, work with folks who take action, who get the speed of implementation, who will be so grateful for the value that you're sharing. That's who you want to work with. Okay, so let's say that was number 21 of 25. I'll be back shortly.